Satvik and Chirag, the Indian badminton pair, has won a bronze medal at the recently concluded Badminton World Championships, and they join us on Times Now to celebrate and discuss this win. Firstly, congratulations to the both of you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Satvik, if I can start with you, how special does this World Championship medal feel to you?
Uh, yeah, it's a very special moment. It's been a while we standed on podium, and it's been exactly more than a year, I guess. In the May last, when we played Thailand Open, we won the Thailand Open. After that, we played a few semifinals, but we didn't make it to the podium. But yeah, this one is quite really special because the way we are playing, the way we are struggling on and off the court, I think it's really tough few months for us. So I think this one will be very special when you look back. It wasn't easy, the practice, off-court and on-court sessions. So I think really happy the way we played this week.
Chirag, Satvik is speaking about, how difficult it was the past year or so. What was the mindset going into this particular tournament and into this match as well? Had you guys discussed a podium finish?
We don't really talk about it as much. I think we don't really look into that so deep into the tournament. Yes, our aim is definitely to be on the podium, to play as deep into the tournament as possible. But I think going into the tournament, we always take it one match at a time, and I think that's what we did even this time around. We started preparing for the matches one by one. I think although the we knew we were playing the Chinese pair in the second round if we won the first, so I think we prepared a bit for that, like a week or week and a half before, where we were watching their matches. But you can't really predict who you will end up playing in the quarterfinals or semifinal stage. So you don't really go as deep into the tournament, maybe once or one or two rounds. But this time we did plan and saw a few matches of our probable opponents in the pre-quarters. And yeah, I think like Satvik said, it's been a tough year since the Olympics, I think. But this medal definitely makes it all worthwhile.
And Satvik, you've had your share of injuries, which has kept you out of action as well. Chirag, you've had your share of hardships as well. So, is it difficult to keep going in those recovery months? Because what happens is we see the medal, but sometimes we miss the background story to what it takes to get to that medal again. So, Satvik, if you can tell us a little about how that recovery phase has been for you, and then I'll come to you, Chirag.
Yeah, I mean, I was injured pre-Olympics actually, before Olympics. Exactly 1.5, 2 months before, from nowhere, I had a back injury. Then I recovered somehow. Then we played Olympics. After that, it became a little serious. Then I have to take off, and to be honest, my mind wasn't working because I was in that Olympic zone. I couldn't recover as well. So it took us a lot of time for me in that phase, as Chirag has helped me to come out actually. So that phase, I think we almost didn't play it for 2 months, I think, 2.5 months. Then after that, when we started, things are looking pretty. Then Chirag had some niggles, so we have to take break again. So it's very on and off, but it's a parts of the game. Sometimes you need to respect your body and give break also. You can't push, you can't do anything if you're injured. So all the thing you have to do is like be positive, and your time will come at the right time. So yeah, I think when I got injured, I think that phase has taught me many things. Be patient in your life. You have long way to go. Focus on the long run rather than the short runs. So few things have changed that time. And yeah, I think nowadays, if anything happens, I respect my body and give some time to heal, then prepare for next thing rather than rushing and do something crazy and make it worse.
And Chirag, for you, was there ever a moment of doubt where you felt like, will we be able to come back with the same amount of intensity and dominance? Were there any thoughts like this? And if yes, then, how did you deal with them?
No, definitely. I think, like Satvik said, both had a fair share of injuries and personal problems as well. And but I think couple of months back, probably in April, May, where I had my back injury after which I picked up at the All England. I think there was a time where, because the doctors told me that it should be better in a couple of weeks, and within a month or so you will be back playing tournaments. So probably the day he started, the day I met the doctor after coming back from the tournament is when I started doing rehab, because I'm someone I can't sit at home doing nothing. So I didn't really take a break. Went back into rehab day, morning and evening, and cut to a month later, it's still not improving. And for a like you have really a lot of things where you feel like, will I be able to come back, come back to the sport? And you keep asking the doctors, will it become bigger? But doctors were saying that it will eventually get better, but it wasn't getting better as expected. And like a thing which would have got me back into uh, tournaments within like 3-4 weeks, it took me almost 2.5 months to come back. So and even then I wasn't at 100%. I Even the tournament that we played at the Singapore Open, we barely practiced for 3 days going into the tournament. And I think yeah, it was a very tough phase. When I look back, I think um, like I would credit myself that I was stuck through it, because it wasn't that easy. Because if uh, like if someone gives me a timeline, and I'm okay with doing my rehab and
Are
everything
there
and
any
sticking
one
to
or
the
two
timeline.
things that really helped you get through this phase apart from, thinking about the sport or how you're going to get back? Were there one or two top things that you did, whether it was, I don't know, exercise, meditation? What was it? What the top two, three things that you say would help you in this?
I think it's to spend time with your close ones. It can be your family, it can be your friends. I think that's what kept me sane. Surely, I think I spent like I think a lot of time with my friends and family. It uh, like sort of helped me distract my mind from the sport, from the injury rather. Like I really wanted to get back to playing, but it took more time than it should have. But yeah, I think uh, yeah, like my friends and family, like I spent a lot more time than I usually would, and it definitely helped me get back.
Last couple of questions to the both of you. Now, obviously, we have just, come from the Paris Olympics, but we're also talking about LA as well now. So, is that also at the back of your heads when you prepare for tournaments? I know it's too far away, but then it's also said that Olympics is not every 4 years, but every single day when the 4 year cycle starts. So, is that also what you're aiming for? Satvik, you first.
Uh, yeah, you have the answer and question as well. So it's very, very far ahead
Body permitting. I
right
want you
now.
to think from that perspective.
uh, So yeah, I mean, definitely it will be there in the mind, back of the mind. But right now, it's most concerned thing is taking care of your body one day at a time. So not to think so much ahead, just focusing on yourself. So I think being in present will help you. That's what I learned from the past, rather than thinking what will happen in the next month. Oh, this month is very big tournament. You have to do this, rather than you forgetting doing very small simple routine, keeping it very small simple routine. So that was helping us, I think, in the past few months. We just kept going. We lose, then again we go for the practice. We win, we again go for the practice. We keep on doing. And I think at the right time it has to be click. I think this week at the right time we clicked it, we performed. I think that showed the performance. I think that's what we want to do in the future. And yeah, we want to keep our injury free and be fit for the 2028 LA.
Chirag, for you.
Yeah, I think it's a similar answer. I think obviously like after an Olympic cycle gets over, I think a new Olympic cycle begins. And I think that's obviously the ultimate goal for every athlete, and likewise for us, it's the same. But having said that, it's still 3 years from now, and there are plenty of big events before that, leading up to the Olympics. And like badminton is a sport where, yes, Olympics is the pinnacle, but there are the World Championships, the All Englands, the World Tour finals, where the Asian Games, where like all the athletes want to peak, and likewise for us, it's the same. So yes, the Olympics is at the back of our minds, but right now our goals are for the tournaments that lie ahead.
Chirag and Satvik, thank you so much for speaking to us and wish you all the very best for all the future tournaments.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.